Hello, fellow soap opera enthusiasts. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, your ultimate hub for all things dramatic, twisty, and utterly addictive in the world of daytime television. We're the folks who live and breathe the endless sagas of love, betrayal, and resurrection that make shows like Days of Our Lives an eternal guilty pleasure. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most tantalizing speculations swirling around the iconic town of Salem, the potential revival of the legendary villain Stefano Di Mera. But not just any revival, oh no. This one's got a supernatural twist that could shake the foundations of the Di Mera legacy and send shockwaves through every household in Salem. For those who've been with us on this roller coaster ride since the early days, Stefano Di Mera isn't just a character. He's a force of nature. Played masterfully by the late Joseph Mascalo for decades, Stefano was the phoenix of soap operas, rising from the ashes time and time again, defying death with a smirk and a diabolical plan. From faking his own demise to brainwashing heroes and orchestrating family feuds that spanned generations, Stefano embodied the essence of unkillable evil. His deaths were never final, they were merely plot devices for epic comebacks. Remember the infamous Phoenix Ring? It symbolized his eternal rebirth, a motif that has fans perpetually on edge, wondering when the next resurrection will strike. But now, in the fall of 2025, as the leaves turn crimson and the air grows crisp with Halloween anticipation, whispers are growing louder. Could Stefano be making his grand return, not in his original form, but through a vessel that no one saw coming? We're talking about Adam, the enigmatic figure portrayed by the talented Timothy Horner. Yes, you heard that right, Adam, that brooding, shadowy presence who's been lurking on the edges of Salem's latest dramas. Our channel has been buzzing with theories, and today, we're unpacking why we believe Stefano's indomitable soul might have found a new home in Adam's body. Is this the dawn of a new era for the Di Mera dynasty, or just another red herring in the show's masterful web of deception? Join us as we dissect the clues, ramp up the drama, and speculate wildly about what could be one of the most explosive plot twists in Days of Our Lives history. Let's set the stage properly, shall we? To understand why Adam could be the perfect conduit for Stefano's revival, we need to rewind a bit and revisit the rich tapestry of Stefano's legacy. Stefano Di Mera first stormed into Salem in the 1980s, a larger-than-life antagonist with Italian roots, a penchant for opera, and an unquenchable thirst for power. He built an empire on manipulation, using his children, like EJ, Chad, and Kristen, as pawns in his endless games. His deaths became legendary, shot, blown up, buried alive. Yet he always clawed his way back, often with a technological or mystical edge. Who could forget the time he uploaded his consciousness into a computer, or the eerie possessions that hinted at his spirit's immortality? Fast forward to recent seasons, where Stefano's absence has left a void in Salem's villainous landscape. The Di Mera family has fractured, with power struggles and alliances shifting like sand. Enter Adam, a character introduced with subtle mystery, his backstory shrouded in ambiguity. Played by Timothy Horner, whose chiseled features and intense gaze evoke a sense of hidden depths, Adam has been positioned as a wild card. He's not overtly evil, at least not yet, but there's an undercurrent of unease in every scene he's in. Horner, known for his roles in gritty dramas, brings a layer of psychological complexity to Adam, making him the ideal blank slate for a possession storyline. The speculation ignited around the Halloween 2025 episodes, a time when Days of Our Lives traditionally amps up the supernatural. Halloween in Salem isn't just about costumes and candy. It's a portal for the impossible, ghosts, doppelgangers, and yes, resurrections. This year, the teasers have been dripping with gothic flair, dimly lit graveyards, flickering lanterns, and ominous moans echoing through the night. At the center of it all, Adam. The pivotal moment that set tongues wagging happened during a tense nighttime scene at the Di Mera family crypt. a place steeped in history where Stefano's final resting place serves as a constant reminder of his enduring shadow. Picture this. It's a moonless night, the wind howling through the ancient trees surrounding the cemetery. Aaron, ever the skeptical investigator, is poking around the tomb with a group of Salem's residents, their flashlights cutting through the inky darkness like desperate beacons. Tension builds as whispers of unrest fill the air, rumors of strange occurrences, lights flickering without cause, and an inexplicable chill that seeps into your bones. Aaron, flashlight in hand, swings it toward Adam's face in a moment of startled suspicion. The beam illuminates Adam's features in stark relief, casting elongated shadows that distort his expression into something almost inhuman. In that frozen instant, Adam's eyes, usually guarded and inscrutable, flash with a malevolence that sends shivers down the spine. It's not just discomfort, it's a glimpse of pure, unadulterated evil. His lips curl into a sneer that's eerily reminiscent of Stefano's signature smirk, the one that promised vengeance and chaos. The camera lingers, zooming in on his face as the light dances across his skin, highlighting the subtle shift from unease to something far more sinister. Fans have replayed the scene endlessly, pausing to analyze every micro-expression. Was that a deliberate acting choice by Horner, or a deliberate hint from the writers? Adam's reaction is immediate and telling. He recoils, not in fear, but in a way that suggests an internal struggle, a battle between his own identity and an invading force. "Get that light out of my face," he growls, his voice dropping an octave, laced with a gravelly undertone that echoes Stefano's commanding timbre. The group scatters momentarily as the flashlight beam extinguishes abruptly, plunging them into total blackness. Then comes the moan, a low, guttural sound that seems to emanate from the very walls of the tomb. It's not a human cry, it's otherworldly, like the wail of a soul trapped between realms. What happens next is where the drama truly escalates. While the others huddle in confusion, debating whether it's a prank or a genuine haunting, Adam slips away unnoticed. He ventures deeper into the crypt alone, his footsteps echoing ominously against the stone floors. The scene is masterfully shot, slow pans over crumbling headstones, cobwebs draping like veils of forgotten secrets, and the faint glow of moonlight filtering through cracked stained glass windows. Adam approaches Stefano's sarcophagus, his hand trembling as he reaches out to touch the engraved phoenix emblem, a symbol that's appeared in countless visions and dreams throughout the series. The air thickens with suspense. Adam pauses, his breath visible in the cold, as if the temperature has plummeted degrees in seconds. He whispers something inaudible, perhaps a plea or a challenge, before turning slowly, agonizingly slowly, to face the camera. And there it is, the same piercing look he gave Aaron earlier, now amplified tenfold. His eyes narrow, pupils dilating like a predator sensing prey. "There's something here," he intones, his voice carrying a weight that suggests far more than a mere presence. It's an admission, a revelation. The way he says it, with a hint of amusement curling at the edges, is pure Stefano. Fans exploded on social media. "That's not Adam talking, that's the Phoenix rising." Why do we at TV Days Drama Digest believe this could signal Stefano's soul inhabiting Adam? Let's break it down layer by layer, building the case with the dramatic flair it deserves. First, consider the thematic parallels. Stefano has always been about legacy and immortality. His essence isn't tied to one body, it's a spirit that transcends flesh. Possession storylines aren't new to days. Think of the Devil's Arc or Marlena's infamous exorcism. Transplanting Stefano's soul into Adam would be a fresh spin, allowing the show to honor Mascalo's legacy while introducing new dynamics. Horner, with his brooding intensity, could channel Stefano's charisma without imitation, creating a hybrid villain that's both familiar and terrifyingly novel. Moreover, the timing couldn't be more poetic. Halloween 2025 marks a milestone for the show, aligning with anniversaries of key Stefano plots. The episodes are teased with taglines like "The dead don't stay buried" and "Shadows of the past awaken," which scream resurrection. Adam's backstory aligns suspiciously, introduced as a distant relative or associate with vague ties to the Demeros. He's been positioned near key characters like Chad and EJ, who would be prime targets for Stefano's manipulations. Imagine the heartbreak if Stefano, through Adam, infiltrates the family anew, sowing discord from within. Let's delve deeper into the visual and auditory clues that make this theory so compelling. That flashlight moment? It's no accident. Lighting in soaps is symbolic. Illumination often reveals truths. When the light hits Adam, it's like exposing a hidden layer, peeling back the facade to show the monster beneath. His evil look isn't just a glare, it's a transformation. Eyes that were once neutral now burn with Stefano's fire, the same unyielding stare that once hypnotized victims. And the discomfort? It's the physical manifestation of possession, the soul's resistance, the body's rebellion. We've seen it before in possession arcs: nausea, headaches, blackouts. Adam's unease could be the first symptom. Then there's the moan, a sound design masterpiece. It's layered, starting as a whisper and building to a crescendo that rattles the speakers. Is it Stefano's voice, trapped and calling out? Or Adam's subconscious echoing the invasion? The crypt visit amplifies the gothic horror. Alone in the tomb, Adam's solitude mirrors Stefano's isolation and death, a perfect setup for transference. As he turns, the camera work, a slow 180-degree spin, builds unbearable tension, culminating in that declarative line, "There's something there." But what if it's not there as in the tomb, but there as in inside him? The ambiguity is delicious, leaving viewers to ponder if Adam is aware, complicit, or utterly possessed. Fan reactions have been a whirlwind of excitement and debate. On our channel's forums, theories abound. Some speculate it's a clone, Stefano's tech-savvy side creating a duplicate body. Others point to mystical elements, perhaps involving the infamous amulet or a ritual performed off-screen. One popular thread suggests Aaron's flashlight acted as a trigger, like a key unlocking a sealed chamber in Adam's mind. "It's like the light pierced the veil," one user wrote, awakening the phoenix within. Polls on our site show 72% believing Adam is Stefano reincarnate, with detailed fanfics already circulating about how this plays out. Adam manipulating Salem's elite, clashing with old foes like John and Marlena, and perhaps even romancing a new flame with Stefano's ruthless charm. But let's not stop at speculation, let's imagine the ripple effects. If Adam is indeed Stefano 2.0, the drama explodes exponentially. Chad, already grappling with family loyalties, would face the ultimate betrayal, confronting his father's spirit in a stranger's body. EJ might see an opportunity for alliance, only to be double-crossed in classic Demera fashion. Kristen could sense the possession, leading to sibling rivalries amplified by supernatural stakes. And what about the heroes? Brady, Nicole, and the Hortons would rally, perhaps enlisting a psychic or exorcist for a high-stakes confrontation. Picture epic scenes: Adam/Stefano laughing maniacally as lightning crashes, or a tense family dinner where subtle hints, a preference for opera, a knowing wink, unravel the truth. The production side adds fuel to the fire. Interviews with showrunners have been coy, with hints of major returns and twists that honor the past. Horner himself, in a recent podcast, described Adam as a man with layers, some darker than others. Is that code for possession? The Halloween episodes are directed by a veteran of horror-infused arcs, promising visuals that blend soap melodrama with thriller elements, jump scares, shadowy figures, and perhaps a full-on manifestation of Stefano's ghost. Of course, skeptics argue it's all misdirection. Maybe Adam's just a red herring, uncomfortable because of a separate secret, perhaps a hidden affair or corporate espionage. The moan could be a setup for another villain, like Orpheus or a new threat. But where's the fun in that? Days of Our Lives thrives on the improbable, and reviving Stefano through Adam fits the bill perfectly. It's dramatic, detailed, and destined to keep us glued to our screens. As we wrap up this deep dive, though we could speculate for hours more, remember, soap operas are about the journey, the endless what-ifs that keep communities like ours alive. Will Adam reveal himself as the new Stefano, ushering in an era of terror in Salem? Or will the show pull the rug out, leaving us gasping? We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's certain, the phoenix may rise again, and when it does, Salem will never be the same. Do you think, is Adam the vessel for Stefano's soul? Drop your theories in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.